Have you ever had that gut feeling that something just isn't right? That there's something much bigger going on? Something sinister, lurking just beneath the surface? I've been down that path, and tonight I'm going to tell you the truth about the Illuminati, what they don't want you to know. It all started 2 years ago. I thought the Illuminati was nothing more than a wild conspiracy theory, a joke, the stuff of late-night YouTube rabbit holes. But then something happened, something that I can never unsee. I was researching secret societies for fun, an innocent dive into history. That's when I found it, a book that wasn't supposed to exist. The spine was cracked, the pages yellowed with age. Inside were symbols I'd seen before, but never like this. They were everywhere. In government buildings, on currency, even in the logos of the biggest corporations in the world. But what really chilled me was the letter tucked inside the book. It had no signature, no name, just one line. Once you've seen, you cannot turn back. That's when things started to spiral. I began noticing things, little details I'd never seen before. Eyes watching me, people following me. I laughed it off at first, but the more I dug, the more everything around me started to feel wrong. You've seen the symbols too, celebrities flashing that triangle hand sign, politicians making speeches with a certain gesture. It's always been right in front of us. They aren't even hiding it anymore, because why would they? No one believes it's real, but let me tell you, it's real. And the deeper I went, the more I saw just how far their reach extends. The Illuminati isn't just some underground cult. It's everywhere, woven into the very fabric of society. The banks, the media, the entertainment industry, even governments, all controlled by the same unseen hand. It was late one night when I found myself in front of an old building, one I'd been told to stay away from. But something pulled me in. The window was cracked, and through it I saw them, cloaked figures huddled around a long table, candles lighting the room. They spoke in whispers, a language I couldn't understand. The air was thick, suffocating. I tried to move, but I couldn't. It was like something or someone was watching me from inside. And then one of them turned. Slowly, as if they knew I was there. They looked right at me. I ran. I didn't stop running until I was miles away, but the feeling, that cold, unshakable dread, followed me. I hadn't just stumbled into something. I had been pulled in. They let me see them. That night, everything changed. The messages started, random numbers, no names. They knew where I was at all times. Stop asking questions. You don't know what you're getting into. We are watching. And then silence. The silence was worse. I couldn't sleep. Every shadow felt like it was watching me. Every sound in the night was a warning. I stopped looking into them, stopped asking questions. But the more I tried to pull away, the closer they seemed. It wasn't just me. People I'd spoken to, people who knew too much, were disappearing. You might have seen the headlines, but you didn't know the real reason. But here's the part no one talks about. The truth is, the Illuminati isn't what you think. Yes, they exist. Yes, they control more than you can imagine. But they aren't the only ones. There's something bigger behind them, something older. They are just the face of a much deeper, darker force. I'm not supposed to be telling you this, but I need you to understand. If you're watching this, it's already too late. You've seen what they didn't want you to see, and now you're part of it. Once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. They're watching. They're always watching, and no one escapes. If you think this is just a story, you're wrong. The Illuminati is real. But the truth is far more terrifying than any myth you've ever heard. You've been warned.